It's a nice day, and then Fred just stopped in with his Harley. What year is that, Fred?
70.
It's a 70 Harley. Okay, we're going down to this place to hurry up and get this the front hood off his race car. Okay, we're down to Fred's here. What year is this quick? What is it?
36 Plymouth.
36 Plymouth, and it was really cherry. And he's going to keep it. Anyhow, there he goes. We'll do a video on it later and show you what he's been into here. Okay, but we're going to get over to, what's the other one?
51 Dodge.
This is a 51 Dodge, and we're going to lift the front off. Jacob, you want to take the front end off right now? Okay, here they go.
Be careful.
I haven't seen it since you did the front grill area like that. I'm warming up to it looks cool.
Thank you very much.
I want to just come through here and I want to take a quick look at your the engine isn't in it. Where's it on a stand somewhere?
Machine shop. The block is
All
a
right.
machine shop.
Well, we'll be back to that at another date. Today I'm going down the woods because I want to fire up our 1951 Chrysler Hemi Doodlebug. We've only had her about a year. When we got it, it sat outside didn't have very good storage. Freshened it up, cleaned it up, did some repainting on it, changed the oil. It's pretty bad. And built a new wood box on the back. It did kind of seem like it was skipping a little bit. So first thing I did this spring was I took the plugs out on one side. Everything looked okay. Showed them to my buddy Fred, the Hemi guy down the road. So I thought I'd better check the other side, and that's why I see some issues. If you're any understanding of Hemi engines, spark plug goes down these tubes, and that's what helps these tubes in there. When I took them out, I could see they had rust on them, and two of them actually had water that was trapped in there. I think from many years of poor storage and condensation. So I'm thinking, oh, maybe that's why she was skipping. So I wanted to show that to you before I clean these all up. Yeah, that's that off color is the rust. So I'm going to put those back in, and I'm going to go show you the Hemi and see if we can get her fired up today. Years ago, give her a good spin. Years ago, my father was trying to keep the garage running, so he'd send her off to auctions, bring home tools we needed. I think it was one of the grinders she got brought back from the auction. Boy, we've used it for years, since I was a little kid. We're going to clean these, I'll call them tubes. I have to ask Hemi, Fred, what the hell they call these. They're just cleaning them up. This is the Hemi Doodlebug. I paid $2,000 for this car last year. And I cleaned her all up, painted the frame, put those headlights on even though they aren't hooked up. And I got this neat little badge up front here at the Syracuse National Car Hot Rod show in Syracuse, New York. Here's what she kind of looks like. I built a box on the back of this. Had to put some tires and wheels on it. Studebaker front hubcaps. Kind of freshened it up. Well, hopefully it'll start up. If you want to drive down and see Hemi Fred, he's trying to get his race car ready for the drags this weekend. So I hope she'll fire up. Isn't that cool or what? I painted the engine, cleared it. I just said, the guy, I was intrigued by this vehicle because whoever did shorten the frame on it did a pretty nice job making it a Doodlebug, shortening it. And also I have plans maybe in the future before I die, I have a nice body I think I'd like to put on this vehicle. But for now we're just going to have fun with it like this. So I got to get those plugs in right now. These are one of my surgical tools. Go in there and soak up, well, it wasn't much. I think some guy did get down the cylinders. You know, Hemi's a little bit, you got to, this kind of goes in the, holds the tube in there. The cover was missing on this, and I think that might, so when I got the car, I took the washcloth and cut them and folded them real nice. And I did this kind of situation. That feels good. Ooh. Okay, that's how I do each one of them. I'm also going to, makes any difference or not, I'll put a little oil on these tubes. I never had one particular love affair for any particular vehicle or engine. So I was excited to learn a little bit about these Hemis. Generally, this thing fires right up, even after it sets. So it gives your on-off switch. Got a starter button. Let's see if it makes any noise. Nothing. Well, that's not good. I always brag about these Hemis because right after I got it, it just starts fantastic, even when even after it's been abused for so long. So I'm thinking that sometimes this isn't the best storage where I've got it. It's under a canopy thing here. But a lot of times sometimes it's just a starter thing. Don't wrap on it. Can't hurt these things, believe me. They're freaking heavy duty. Sometimes just sitting around, the brushes get a little shitty on it. See if that did anything. Got to warm up a little bit, but you can't hear me too good. Oh, isn't that fantastic? I might put some baffles in those pipes. I did have somebody letter them. Hot, it says. Can you see it there? Oh, this is fantastic. We got to go down to Hemi Fred's now. Let me back her out here and I'll show you a little bit more than we're going to go. Oh my God, it's wonderful. I got all nervous there. Starter's just hanging up a little bit. Gotta get a better storage next year. How cool is that, huh? Let's do a little quick walk around. I built this box on the back last year. Carrying crap around. Get some of that crap out of there. I got little reflectors on there. Well, there she is. We're gonna hopefully go down to Fred's. I think she's running okay. I think it sounds better too, since what else is I gotta go on about? Yes, these Hemis had a little different configuration on the shifting down here. Let's shut the door shutter off. It's warmed up good. All the way back is first. Got neutral. There's a low, and that's high. You got to put it in like neutral again, and then you hold the reverse back and bring that back. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here. Probably not. And that's reverse. Put it back up there. Isn't that cool or what? I had to revamp some of this stuff. The brake just works off the drive shaft. I built this little thing. That's like your emergency brake right there. The guy had a block of wood in there. Oh God, I don't even see what I'm doing here. This is your brake. The guy had a block of wood in there, so I made this little thing here that comes out, locks in there. So now you got your brakes are on. And it works okay. Someday I like the hydraulics going. This is your throttle right here. And these had an interesting transmission. It's an automatic, but you have to start out with the clutch. It's a safety clutch. You start out in first gear with the clutch, then gears forward, you can just pop into gear. Guess that was a Chrysler thing back then. Okay, we're going to shut down. We got to go for a ride. It's already shifted in a second. Okay, I'm getting ready to go down to Fred's, Hemi Fred's. Hope Jim the lettering guy's there yet. All right, whatever. I'm going to have a little ride. It's only about a half mile down the road. Okay, now we're just going to coast for a little bit. When I break the top of that hill, though, I got to put this camera down. I hope we don't crash. This camera can only take so much abuse I've given it already. The brake works pretty good, but it's only a band around the drive shaft. A lot of the old vehicles were like that. Nobody behind me, I hope. I'll put the clutch in, we'll get her in neutral. How cool is that, huh? Oh man, I was hoping you're still here. Don't get all squeamish. I'm doing a little YouTube thing. Here's our main guy, Jim. Oh, our lettering guy. We'd be lost without him. We got to keep you healthy. What do we got to do?
I don't know. This computer shouldn't be in this picture. I'm too old to be healthy.
Hey, anyhow, we're getting Fred's car ready for the race.
Yeah.
Drag racing. All right.
Motor,
Is that it? Are you going to have it together in time?
yeah.
You think so?
Not for this weekend, but next week.
All right, okay, whatever. Oh, we're getting closer. All right, well, here we go. There we go. We'll take a look at things.
By the way, the new grill.
Oh, yeah. That's what he worked on.
Yeah.
He painted in the fake grill. It looks good. It was one just solid piece of aluminum or whatever. That's, I know.
Good part, you never have to polish the chrome.
I know it. Oh, look at how you made it look. It just looks great. Yeah, okay, let's pump Jim up a little bit because we need him. You are the artist because you can't just do lettering. You got to have that kind of ability. You know what? Oh, jeez. Oh, it looks great. What other stuff did you do today? That's good stuff.
Just touch up.
Oh, I love that. I can't believe that grill. It's unbelievable. It looks cool.
See, there's two good reactions.
Jesus. I'm shutting this thing
They're
down.
making the price go up. Be quiet.
Yeah. I got all pissed off because a year or so ago, Fred started working on this, and he had Jim do a lot of lettering on it. I go, Jesus, you know, he did all his artwork, and he hadn't really put a color of paint on it. And he's saying that he's going to tape that off. You can't tape off, and you went over some stuff though, didn't you?
You just fixed it.
I mean, is that right?
The paint came out.
I told Fred the best way to deal with this, because at least the front kind of primer matches the rest of the primer. That was an issue, because he put a fiberglass front end on it, a mold. But I think he should just wet sand it with some 1,000 or 1,500, and then we'll put a shot of clear on it, just like that. Go with a gray color, because you're never going to paint this thing now.
Just talked about.
And I'll help you with that. I'll do that. You know, I'll spray that with clear. You know, I'll take the time to do it. I was asking Jim, like, where he got into this, you know, the lettering. He said he started doing it since you were like 8 years old, started drawing. And I know, and your brother did it, right? And your father, your father did some, I got some things that he did for me, you know.
And he started back in 53, so.
Well, that's cool. He was,
About the bloodshot eye.
we were discussing the eyes.
They go for that, because it'll make the color
You gotta
kind
look
of.
up a picture of it. It's got sun.
Or something to kind of go by.
Yeah, just
And that would be very cool to, we're going to put an actual eyeball there of some sort.
Look under bloodshot eye, and I see a bunch of old.
Oh, yeah, I'll show you a lot of
go under on
Online, I'll show a ton of that
maybe
stuff.
Don Dutch.
Von Dutch,
There you go. Yeah.
that's the name of it.
I was thinking Ed Roth. That was Von Dutch. Okay, wait to hear this thing fire up and go up the road. It takes a while to get things straight. Oh, I didn't hear that. All right, yeah. Here's our cheerleader. Yes, she's trying to look. She's looking good. What's your name there, good buddy?
Randy.
Randy. Yeah, another car guy. Got a Chevelle, right? 65 SS. 66 SS. Just picking on because some people are like, oh, we're going to have the real top of the line one. What does it have? A 390? What'd you say it?
396.
That's the original engine too, huh?
No, it's not.
And where'd you get it?
It's the year is correct, but it's not the original.
That's all right. Yeah. Same with this Vet, my 63 Vet over behind me I got. It's like, people go, how many miles you got in that? I go, this car had about 5 engines in it. It's been beat to shit before I got that engine's that's a boat anchor. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Man, I got you just right. Holy mo, it's on.
Did you hear it from way over there?
From where? I can hear from if I was up to my house. Jeez, that is too cool. I only know about these cameras. I wish you could smell that good, what is that, what do you call it? The nitrate, whatever? Methanol. Jeez, that was kind of a, wow, that was cool. Yahoo! Why do you feel the valve cover's like that? What's that
On
about?
the heads to see how hot it's getting.
And,
There's no water.
but you know enough when it's time to give it up as far as it's good, that's hot enough, shut her down.
Yeah, now it's, you don't want real hot.
Oh, no doubt. Just like starting a car with no water in it. Same thing. That's enough, you know. The big thing is after about 6 months of assembling this engine, it's like having a new birth in the family, you know. Huh? What? A month?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I worked on the engine a month.
He just got the black back.
It was just a month it got together? Wow.
I got the block back a month ago.
So it's a new birth in the, and I didn't get Jim in either. Jim's an old,
Filming it.
an old biker from the past. Yeah, we're looking rather youthful, aren't we? All right, I had to get that in there. Huh?
I look at it like this.
That's good. You gotta be kind of
What
a,
do you see?
you gotta be kind of a crazy bird to get into this kind
I
of
don't
thing.
know, Jim, but here's how I
I just got back from Hemi Fred's. Rather impressing. His Hemi just seems to be a little bit more responsive than my Hemi. You know what I think I'm going to bump up the octane a little bit. Maybe some 93. You think that would make the difference?